Uh-oh.
Wow, look at all these save games that definitely didn't happen.
Oh, no.
We did not have a disaster off screen. It's fine.
Yeah, nothing happened. This game has never been played before. Wow, look at all these. Schrodinger save games.
What a peek behind the curtain.
You enter the shuttle and start sniffing around for the mess you must clean. You are surprised to find that the shuttle is not empty. There are two extremely ugly suckers walking toward you. Hey, what the Welcome to my humble fortress, Souhaul. The name's Souhaul, Sludge Souhaul. I was the genius behind the star generator when it was still in the concept stages. It was to be my ultimate war weapon until some sissy-pants scientists decided it would be better used saving lives rather than destroying them. What a waste of technology. Excuse me if I sound bitter. My associates will escort you to the surface of Labion, where you will perform many painful hours of manual labor in my mines. Be seeing you. Uh-oh. Before disappearing through a tiny hole in the brush, the little creature gives you a long glance. Yikes! You have been snared. Suspended above the ground, you are unable to move freely. After a while, the cerebral fireworks begin. Capillaries begin to burst under the strain. You pass. Once again, time passes. And then, some more time passes. While unconscious, you have the strangest of dreams. You imagine that your name is Larry. You are wearing something known as a leisure suit, apparently made of 100% synthetic materials and proven to generate large amounts of static electricity. While prowling a locale known as the Land of the Lounge Lizards, you spend your time badgering women of the area to participate in bizarre mating rituals such as... Just then, consciousness begins to creep in. Your head begins to clear and you realize that you have been imprisoned. Your captor appears to be that large oaf sitting near the fire.
Fucking oaf.
You are in a well-hidden clearing. It is surrounded on three sides by large, smooth rock formations with brush to the north. A cage is below one of the formations. You are currently in it. In the center, a campfire burns. One has to wonder about the purpose of a fire during a warm day such as this. A rope sits on one of the boulders. A large beast is nearby. The hunter looks hungry. The cage is made of some very hard branches. They might as well be welded steel bars. The hunter seems to ignore you. No, not anymore. The hunter stands and takes a long look in your direction. His face, though strange in its own right, bears an expression one might see on a freak show patron. He moves closer. The hunter is looking right at you, and he's salivating, just a tad. Pow! The hunter has decided that it's a perfect day for a barbecue. As he slowly turns you over the fire, you begin to turn a beautiful golden brown. Death follows at an agonizingly long distance. Upon impact with the ground, the spore opens and spews its dust in the air. The hunter falls to the ground, paralyzed.
Wow, you did it. Now what?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh,
You have caused the guard to be paralyzed. I don't think he's too pleased with you.
he's kind of adorable, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd say
Big dumb face.
he's more of a goon than an oaf, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, he definitely looks like the kind of guy that you could, like, get to bumble you free.
Yeah, like a few good persuasion checks, maybe a charm person.
Mm-hmm. Becomes the party's mascot.
I think you need to get his attention.
Oh, okay. I feel like it was right after this.
I think you yelled at him twice.
Okay.
Upon impact with the ground, the spore opens and spews dust into the air. The hunter falls to the ground paralyzed. You reach to the bars and take possession of the key. You slip the key into the lock and give it a turn. The lock snaps open.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got to do every single step. Listen, they had to program this. You're going to work for every single bit of animation. And you're like, oh, I get to take this rope, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other rope wasn't good enough for me.
The hunter is lying on the ground unable to move. It looks like the spore was quite effective. In this instance. Just take a load off. Take a break.
Just wanted to see me leaving.
I don't think
Oh,
he's
I
going
guess
to
I
wake
heard.
up again.
Oh,
I think that it's either doesn't or is much more forgiving if you are doing it in the proper order.
interesting.
Yeah, I think if you were to leave and come back, he would be gone.
I feel like I remember that. Okay.
You can go out, yeah.
Yep.
He despawned, to save Ram.
I forget if I did that already. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I remember that. Mm. Was that supposed to be Hunter Cage or something? Or Beast Cage? What is?
I think it was supposed to be Beast Cage.
Oh, okay. It's like,
The
is his
Beast
name
Cade.
Cade? It just seemed so official.
Got out, got rope. Now what? Pew.
Okay.
As I recall here, if you go too high up on the screen, you'll spawn the guards.
Yeah.
I think you can look at the platform, though. The landing platform, raised slightly above the nearby treetops, appears to be an active place with shuttles coming and going. The forest between the base of the cliff and the platform is densely populated with all manner of flora.
Mm. Okay, so we have determined that there's a cliff, and yeah. All right. Let's see. There's nothing there. But now hold on, because I feel like I went everywhere in the other place.
Very interesting.
I want to call that okay, but I don't want to fuck up my save, so. Oh, okay.
You'll never take me alive.
You can't fire me, I quit.
Oops. Oh. Not much. Well, oh, the fire's out.
You're like, finally, I can get the Embers to go to the underworld.
There's just been way too many times that there was a fire or some such. I there's really no need for them. The way they laid this out is so annoying.
The map is very finicky in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can go up, but you only go up from here.
That was close.
Yeah. This is nothing, right?
No, it's just a errant pixel.
It just looks like something. Oh, I thought I remembered having to go through the monster animation like multiple times. So maybe it's on the next screen.
You could say that that pixel is away from somewhere it's supposed to be. You could almost say that pixel is truant.
Wow, sounds like, real great phrase.
Mm-hmm.
Just hits the ear just right.
Very catchy.
Truant Pixel, truantpixel.com.
That would make
Sounds
for
like
an excellent
success,
website.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Y'all should check to see if that's already taken.
You know what?
Somebody should snatch that up.
Huh. All right. Well, shit.
Can I give you a little bit of direction to save you some time?
Maybe.
I mean, I feel like past Suha can do that as well.
I mean, I was going to give you a much slighter nudge than that, but... I was merely going to say that you don't need to be on the other side of the swamp anymore.
Oh, that's still not what I thought you were saying. Oh, what is the purpose of that?
We'll never
Yeah.
tell.
Oh, whatever. I'll just.
It's fine.
What's just another, mile-long trek through swamp water?
Oh, there it was. Oh, no, no. Well, I'll just see what happens.
You can't go on. You do not have enough oxygen in your lungs. You panic. The need for oxygen causes you to become irrational. Your desire for air causes you to inhale large quantities of water, which results in suffocation.
You don't even float to the surface. It's real sad.
Did I just discover that last time?
This whole section was a huge fiasco last time.
Hmm.
You take a deep breath, filling your lungs to near bursting, and head for the depths below.
That pit in particular was a huge problem.
Yes, because as I recall from last time explaining, this is one of those things where you assume that if you're diving underwater, the character is taking a deep breath, but this game wants you to specify that you want to take a deep breath, which is very, very petty.
Yeah.
To your amazement, you find yourself in an underwater cavern. The water here is much clearer here than in the swamps above. Yeah, like maybe to somebody experiencing this fresh for the first time, like in the time that it was new, it might make a little more sense.
Like the Space Quests, like especially these early ones, really love their gotchas.
Stupid. What the hell?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, like in my parents' time, that might have made some sense because you wouldn't just expect a character to hold their breath, but I think our modern sensibilities have higher standards for that, and so it's a very mean gotcha. You are in a small grotto below the swamp. A strange light dances off the walls of this cave. Its origin, a glowing gem situated on top of a boulder. Glowing gem gently spreads light throughout the cave. You take the glowing gem. That was pleasant.
How sad are you going to be when you get past where we left off the first time and you have to start making new save files?
Excited, honestly. I do not like past Suha being the third wheel here.
You don't like Pasuha being your Shadow the Hedgehog?
Sure don't. I feel like I'm still back in the same place now.
Well, having that gem is going to save you a lot of grief later.
Yeah, I remember specifically some shit. Oh.
You know, if you're not sure what to do next, you can always cheat.
No thanks.
No, you should.
Why?
You should save your game and cheat. Congratulations! You're the most bitchin' adventure game player in the world! No, make that the entire universe! While all those other silly saps struggle and toil through puzzle after puzzle, you have found a way to cheat yourself to the end. Is America great or what? Well, we did it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got bonus points even.
You got
I mean,
255
just so good.
points.
Hmm.
Fastest in the swamp is a very satisfying power walk.
Yes, it is.
Rick, on a scale of 1 to 5, how mean do you think the current next objective is?
Pretty middle of the road.
Hmm. I mean, my save files clearly seem to indicate that I had a problem here. I don't remember being stuck here.
I remember you being stuck here.
I don't think this next part is too bad. I just think that it's easy to miss.
Mm-hmm.
One thing we know for sure, by the time it's finally time to use that whistle, I will not be missing out on that.
You can just hear on the through the jungle the plaintive sound of a whistle as you struggle to find your next objective.
Oh, I fucking remember. Aw.
Aw, no! Aw, shucks.
I'm just annoyed that it took me this long. Oh! I guess I need to slow down now that I know where I'm going.
There you go. Later.
Oh, thank God there's a page down. I was like, I really need to be able to just... Oh,
Look at the big boy.
I don't know. I thought that was going to be the wrong... Huh, that's not what I expected at all.
Looks like
But I
that
wanted to
stump
see
wasn't
that.
a good thing to tie to.
Oh boy, I have a bad memory of this area.
You reach the end of the rope. This has a negative effect on your resistance to the urging of gravity.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think it's just arrow keys back and forth.
To remember, is this supposed to be an ORAT?
I don't think so, no. This is far too big to be an ORAT.
It's very gorilla-ish. Oh yeah. Grab me, let's go.
He who hesitates is lost. You gave that guy one chance too many and he seized the opportunity, not to mention you. You are consumed in 2 quick bites.
Just want to see if I can jump into his hand. I just don't feel like I'm getting enough air here. Oh, okay, never mind. Jesus.
Beautiful.
Made it Yogi too.
You are in a sheer-sized gorge standing on a small ledge. There is a mammoth member of the local fauna to the right. It looks to be in constant need of nourishment, hence the look being cast you. The only response from it is a stomach growl.
Oh, you like that? Oh. Was that a coincidence or?
It was a
Yeah.
coincidence.
Okay.
Just for fun.
Now, if I hadn't gotten the item I got earlier, would this just be it for me? Would it be a dead end?
Yep. You take out the gem and hold it in your palm. The room is illuminated by its glow. You hear a small shriek and the sound of many footsteps moving away from you.
Oh, should I have waited?
I think you can be eaten by a grue here.
Okay, let's see.
Try walking further in.
I can't.
You have to kind of like, there's rocks that are make navigation annoying.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You hear the sound of many small, scratchy footsteps moving toward you. Ow. Gnash. Growl. Crunch. Snap. You have just been felled by a killer cave beaver. You now know the meaning of excruciating when used in reference to level of pain.
Oh, this is the rock that I was like stuck on.
Mm-hmm. It's there to protect you from the cave beavers.
The glow of the gem allows you to make out the rough walls of the cave and not much else. It is brighter to the east. The ground below your feet disappears. You tumble down through the darkness.
Ow.
While tumbling to the base of the canyon, the spore you were carrying is crushed, releasing the disabling powder. You are paralyzed.
God damn it, they thought of it all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to have this.
So how you been?
So, yeah, this is going great.
Mm-hmm.
Closing the gap between you and past Suha. You're going to win the championship, I'm sure. Especially because like past Suha didn't finish, so you got that over her.
Yeah. You're doing great.
Thanks. They say face down in the grass. I probably did this last time too, didn't I?
Oh, you did.
That was a rather spectacular entrance. All systems seem to be intact, though.
If there's one thing I will do in an adventure game, it is always pick up a spare.
The dwellers mumble something. The translator responds with, "Follow us, beanpole!" They hurry away. Thank you for grabbing your gem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's especially
Fucking
mean
that shit.
because it's a green gem on green grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, by this point in time, Space Quest has been too mean for me to not like be like, oh, did I put that down? Better pick it back up again.
So this might be a tough call, but do you feel that early Space Quest is as mean, meaner, or not as mean as early King's Quest?
I actually think it's meaner. I don't remember having so many like just syntax issues in the early ones, but I actually have not played those ones, I don't think, to completion myself. So maybe that's coloring my perception. Like I only played the first one. I thought
I
that maybe I played like the remakes, I think, the fan remakes.
I personally think that they are equivalent in terms of meanness, but Space Quest highlights the meanness much more so.
Like I just feel like there have been so many times where it was like, better pick that back up again, or like
Mm-hmm.
you find something and okay, like if I said search something and it's like, wow, you found a key card, and it says it to you in such a way that sounds like you picked it up. Whereas in King's Quest, it would be like, you see a key card, and then you'd be like, okay, I'm going to pick it up. Like I feel like it's a little bit clearer, but again, I probably should play personally just to see if it feels any different.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if we have like a slow stretch of time or something, I can play through those.
You are at the south end of the gorge bottom. There are more odd rock formations here. There are still more of those little pink folks. They don't speak, they just giggle.
Hee. Oh,
Welcome to our canyon. You look to be from out of town. On behalf of all of us, I would like to thank you for saving our compadre from the hunters.
Now, had I not done that, would I be dead-ended?
Yep.
Like, I'd get here and then it would just be, like, stuck?
I believe so, yes.
I believe they basically just ignore you if you get here without helping the Pinkin.
Do they, like, stand here?
I think they just, like, run away from you, is my recollection.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, if you go onto that screen and see him snared and then walk away and come back, he's gone.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You are welcome to stay in the canyon as long as you like. When you are ready to leave, simply say the word and my assistants will show you the only way out for a being of your size. When you leave, however, we must seal the exit behind you for our own protection. Goodbye, and good luck.
I wonder what he's wearing. It kind of looks like he's wearing, like, a harness.
Yeah.
He's got, like, a gold medal that's, like, got, like, 4 belt straps that's connected around him.
Mm-hmm. Aww. Look at men. These guys are quite fleshy and pink-looking. Control your hormones.
What are they even doing? Like, they're just, like, hiding from what?
They're not hiding. They're waiting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, past Souhaul also overlooked this.
What?
Do you remember what the chieftain said?
Look around as long as I want and they'll close the door behind me?
Well, in addition to that,
Okay, thanks. No, actually, I don't.
He said just say the word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You literally have to say the word.
Yeah, that's one of those details I just didn't even pay attention to, like, either time.
Yeah. And I mean, why would you?
Even, like, with these gotchas in mind, I still think the Rumpelstiltskin puzzle from King's Quest 1 is, like, extremely nasty. And then in particular, like, putting the gem in your mouth is usually a big sticking point for a lot of people. So.
Yeah, you get it very quickly.
Both times.
I actually don't even remember why that would even occur to me. Like, was there a similar puzzle in something else we played?
I don't think so.
know.
Like, this is the only game I know of where you need to just put a thing in your mouth so you can illuminate a maze.
I guess I'll just let myself have it. Instead of being like, no, there's no way I was smart enough to get this quickly. There must be some reason.
I also remember, I mean, this is a maze, clearly, but I remember you getting this pretty quickly. I'm curious to see if your instincts carry through, even now.
Yeah, like, last time, you basically found the critical path immediately.
Mm-hmm. I was amazed, no pun intended.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta take credit for the pun.
No, that one's too easy. Yeah, so, like, you're clearly just very fucking good at this. You have an opportunity to stand and spare your tender knees. The crystal clear water gives off a gentle glow. In abundance, it is able to light the room. You take the glowing gem from between your aching jaws. You notice it is overly moist as you slip it into your pocket.
So I didn't miss anything in there, then?
Nope.
Correct. It is just a maze.
This place is amazing. Beautiful subterranean waterfalls and cascades drop before you, filling the air with billions and billions of tiny misty droplets which tickle the cilia. The air is thick with a revitalizing humid freshness. This message is also getting a little thick. While it looks refreshing in a way, you are slightly reluctant to drink water that glows. Maybe some other time. But yet you will readily drink the acid in Space Quest 1.
I mean, learn this lesson.
There's nothing of interest below the surface of the water. Besides, the undercurrent might drown you. Beautiful subterranean waterfalls and cascades drop before. The luminous liquid churns at the base before flowing downstream. Ah, this is better than a shower massage. That does look
Hopefully
inviting, to be honest.
I know.
Well, Maxie, left or right?
You are swimming in the swiftly moving water of this underground river. The river forks near the back of the cave. The glow from the water softly illuminates the room.
Like Max, I will go left.
You are in another chamber of the underground river. This area seems a little more alive with sights and sounds of falling water. However, you don't detect much noise at all coming from the back of the cave. After caroming off of a pair of rock outcroppings, you find a final resting place at the base of the falls. As you enter another of the mysterious subterranean chambers, you realize that the water is now racing toward a giant whirlpool in the middle of the area. You are caught in the strong current, powerless to alter your course. This cave is large. A whirlpool is attracting you and all the water around you to the center. You are feverishly attempting to resist it, but to no avail. Your body is sucked down until, finally, you are able to resist no more and must yield to the overwhelming force. Jeez, that was quite a trip. Peering around, you find yourself back in the open again. Back in the open, baby. You are in a pool. It is fed by a waterfall which spews from a strange rock face. An actual face, an ugly one at that, is carved into the rock. It must be hundreds of years old. Can you look at the face? The strange, ugly face has a look of disgust etched into it. The waterfall streams from the open, contorted mouth. This must have been carved by members of an early civilization. If this was their god, imagine how ugly the common man looked.
Oh, that's kind of nasty. I don't feel like I noticed that last time.
You are in a little clearing which is surrounded by large boulders and impenetrable brush. There is water, in which you entered, at the bottom left. You can just see a landing platform in the distance.
Back to that shit.
Impossible.
The rocks in this region are all gray and round-looking.
There appears to be nothing of interest about them.
You give the whistle a toot. It makes an odd sound.
It was only a matter of time.
You hear an incredible whirring and grinding sound coming from the north. Suddenly, a Labion terror beast buzzes into the room like a tornado, and he looks like he could do as much damage as one. Well, ain't that a hoot. That guy reduced you to a multicolored mound of coleslaw-like matter. Better than a Murphco Slice-O-Matic. You are dead, however.
There's such boomer humor in this game, like the salesman, the Murphco slice of man. Like it's like, it's just so old.
I mean, the game is about 35 years old.
Yeah, I wonder if this back then was like cutting edge because I was so young then, you know.
I
I
feel
feel like
like
I
that
remember a lot of that stuff was like that.
the very milquetoast jabs at like capitalism, and just commercials and door-to-door salesmen and the like. It's
Yeah, it seems like very safe humor for the time.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of it is stuff that, like, brings to mind jokes from, like, cartoons when I was a kid that even then I didn't get. Like, because they were made by people who were boomers, and how could kids possibly understand them?
I feel like I remember it in like books from that were written in the 80s. You know, comedic shit. But damn, I wasn't ready for that to be the actual solution.
Well, it's
Well, that's
not.
because it isn't.
What do you mean it isn't?
You're missing points.
What?
I did that exact same thing in my initial playthrough on this channel, and I didn't realize it, but yes. I fucked up, and I lost a bunch of points as a result. There's another solution to this puzzle.
The puzzle being the rock?
The puzzle being the Labion Terror Beast.
Okay, okay.
You need
so
to figure
that's
out
not where I fucked up.
what to do with him exactly.
Oh, wait, okay.
You chuck the Cubic's Rube puzzle to the beast. The beast appears interested in your offering. Curiosity gets the better of him as he reaches down for it. He seems quite perplexed by the puzzling plastic polyhedron.
You got it.
He's so fucking cute.
I know.
Boy, he certainly seems interested in that puzzle.
My face when I get a puzzle.
Puzzle Beast. I'm so glad that didn't ruin it for me.
I was curious if you remembered that, or if it just came to mind.
Oh, he's so into it he can't even like put it
Like
down.
you're blowing a mating whistle, and he's completely focused on this puzzle.
It's the come to bed, honey. Not now.
Like, what you seem to get that pretty quickly. So did it? Was it just like? Was it memory, or did you intuit it, or I'm just curious?
It could be, but I think I feel like because of this, I feel like a lot of the Space Quest stuff is like throw an object at the thing. So I feel like it was more of that, but it could easily have been, you know, partially memory. But I feel like last time that's also how I got it. Oh, this is the last thing I remember. So we're about to the end of.
Yes, this next puzzle is as far as you got in your last playthrough.
Having our little Metal Gear moment here. What am I stuck on? Oh, all right, jeez. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't really get it, but it's fine. Okay, so he can't see me. Hmm.
Can you tell how much fun that past Suha had with this?
It's like you can feel the frustration of an entire generation of adventure gamers.
Just rippling through time.
No new saves. Oh, good. Okay. Oh.
Wow, thanks, autosave.
Yeah.
You slide the keycard into the slot.
And
skip the puzzle completely.
Congratulations, you settled for the minimum number of points.
No.
I feel like in any other game, like in any game of this era, that would be the maximum point solution.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh.
The trauma resurface.
Yeah.
The
This
syntax
is,
here is very fussy.
Yes, this is one of the most infamous, notorious puzzles. As far as needing to type very specifically what you need to do.
You basically have the solution, but would you like to know the exact syntax you need?
Let me see. What did I even write the first time?
Yeah, you wrote that the first time.
Okay.
There you go. You cleverly
Hmm.
use the athletic supporter to sling the rock at the guard. It makes serious contact with the side of his head. We like the way you think. He drops like a lead parakeet. The ripe thud of impact is momentarily sickening. He is perfectly still.
Wow, murder.
Maximum?
Yeah,
Yes.
you are currently at the maximum possible points.
Yeah, I feel, again, like any modern game would reward you for taking the non-violent stealth approach, but this one wants you to murder. You find nothing.
Now we are finally.
Now we're caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remembered being here.
As soon as the elevator door begins to rise, you find yourself on the platform. Past Souhaul smiles and nods as she fades away, awaiting the end of Space Quest 2.
Banished
You are on a
forever.
landing. You are on a landing platform. A shuttle sits quietly nearby. You see lush growth all around.
It's the fucking Robert Redford gif.
Yes.
I just Jedi fade into the background.
You recall from when you landed the entry hatch being on the rear left of the shuttle. You'll have to move a little. I'm sorry, I love the text parser very much, but you can't tell me that things like this weren't improved by just clicking a fucking hand icon on the ship.
I know.
No,
I
my
feel-
left.
I feel like a hybrid would be the best possible interface for an adventure game.
Oh, shit.
Ship, fuck
Look
you.
at that brow.
You are inside a shuttle cockpit. There is an instrument panel before you. Between your legs is a throttle. You can see the local treetops. That has no effect now. Pull throttle harder.
Okay. Just had to get our quota of maturity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to get your 90s magazine ad out.
Don't play like a girl.
Why are you playing with your joystick?
There you go.
Ugh.
God.
Everything
You
looks
game.
automatic. The panel is loaded with clusters of system status indicators. There is a power button, an attitude dial, and an ascent thruster button.
Well, I swear to God, I said turn it on. Why'd you have to make me say push power? I hope it starts giving me guff. Do you mean altitude? I swear it said attitude.
It did.
Okay.
Maybe turn dial? The attitude dial is now set to VAC. The attitude dial is now set to HAC. The attitude dial is now set to VAC. The shuttle begins to vibrate as the ascent thruster ignites. Ascent thruster is ready. Attitude system, vertical control. Forward equals descend. Back equals ascend.
Oh, okay. So we're going vertical now.
You're off the planet. Good work, Souhaul. A tone sounds. A soft synthesized voice notes that adequate altitude has been achieved. Ascent thrusters are now ineffective. The monitor draws your attention again. Minimum altitude achieved. Attitude system, vertical control.
I would
Oh,
like to try
shit.
something.
We are in space now.
Oh.
The dial feels like a joke that I'm not quite getting.
No, it's horizontal or vertical movement.
Okay.
Press ascent.
Oh, I was hoping
Oh,
I could
damn.
crash.
I was hoping that you could just push it forward and just
Yeah.
drive it like a car off the platform.
I mean, would that not be the most Space Quest thing to do to you?
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for sure. Can you push the throttle? Push power. Yeah.
Now you're pushing with power.
Ugh.
Press ascent.
Yeah, you have to press the ascent thruster. Because you are terminally weak above the shoulders, you guide the ship into the ground.
Okay, we achieved it.
Good job, team. We're dead.
I just didn't expect them to make it so easy to do it correctly.
Mm-hmm. Usmumdum.
There we go. Okay. Oh, I can do that. Oh. Okay. So I could literally just push nothing and make
So how do you land it then? I guess they didn't have to think about that part.
Yeah, I'll do it automatically somehow.
Good work, Suha.
Scent thrusters aren't effective. The monitor draws my attention again. Okay. That's sick. All right, we're in new territory here.
We are.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, I guess I can just.
What if you pulled the throttle?
All right, let's see how far we're back. We can go until we crash into something.
How big space could be?
The screens are suddenly splashed with the incredibly horrible image of Sludge Vohall. Hello, Suha. I've been waiting for you. Once again, my subordinates have failed me. Anyway, it looks like you'll be visiting me again soon. Don't bother trying to pilot the vehicle. I have taken control. You will be arriving at my command post shortly. I anxiously await your arrival. His image is frozen on the screens. The ship changes course as if it had a life of its own. All you can do is hang on.
Guess it doesn't matter then.
I guess not.
I am assuming direct control.
I'll never let that go.
No.
I mean, it was a good Mass Effect meme.
I know those aren't you, Shepard.